Okay. Hey guys, welcome to this video. Going to do a nice big one today, I think. Probably because we're seeing a little bit going on the pound. Now, obviously tomorrow you've got various different news things. Michigan sentiment in the US, you've got Canadian data, and early on GMT, 7 o'clock time, you've got some UK news as well. So we're really focusing in on various different currency pairs that are based around the dollar. So you can see on the pound against US dollar, we'll flick it up a bit. Of course, I did this on a stream earlier. If you didn't see that, go and check it out. What are we seeing? So we had our massive fall down here, of course, coincided with very low stocks, okay, stochastic oscillator, and then that bounce comes up. Now we have months up, and then you get your red candle finally. Remember, we were scaling in short, so we know eventually that will end. And you get one bounce down, early rejection. So we said, okay, well, there's still a bit of buying power there. And the price comes up again. Now, that price just hits around that previous high. So we said, all right, we're going to short that and we're going to do it lightly because we've hit it once already. Now, what you're seeing at the moment is exactly what you saw before. It's just this hit down to early support, okay? This level here now represents early support. And I did an analysis just before this move. And I said, okay, well, if you're a little bit more advanced, you could actually indeed take that long, but you'd need to do it lightly. So that rebound is now coming. And of course, if I swap to the 1 hour or a much lower time frame, you can see that you're having moves that go sort of like this. So it goes like this. You've got your initial push up from that level here, that support. Okay, that came off the previous low we just labeled. So you had your bounce. Okay, you might have taken that lightly, like we said. It then dips and you have number 2, so it tries again. Okay, and then it dips again, and then you've got number 3 up here. Now, the point we're at the moment sits about here. Now, I know there's a reference point there, but what you're going to need to do is just zoom out slightly. And you can see, and I was saying this earlier, you've got lumps of resistance there. So that is why you're now having a little bit of a pullback at the moment. I did say as well, look, if you're going to short that, you're going to have to take it lightly because that isn't significant resistance, but there is some in the way. You're going to get better market value higher up. And the reason why is because there's stronger resistance, and of course the price is higher. If you short now and the price does actually explode through, okay, then obviously you're going to be in loss temporarily, or if you're using a stop finally. So what I would probably expect in the near term before that news is something nearer these MAs, okay, and you'll probably get a bounce off them. If you're going to trade that, just trade it light, okay, do it nice and lightly. News coming up that fits the mass market on TradingView, but you've got your move up, dip back, probably get a bounce continuing. I think there's a fair chance we'll get up to this point. So I'd probably hold off shorting it if you've missed that already because it's now coming down. That will be your preferred short zone higher up. Now, the news tomorrow is either going to go one way or the other, really. At the moment, the sentiment around the market, especially the dollar, is a little bit mixed. Okay, you've had a rebound of the dollar, which dragged other currency pairs down, but you're looking for direction now. And the market is probably going to take that with the news, we at least hope, because it allows us to make a bit more money, of course. But anything back down here, lightly long, so that's your 1208 level. And I want it much higher to short, okay, and I want it at this level of resistance there. Looking to the downside for much more risk averse longs, if you really want to be risk averse or you're a little bit newer to trading, you would probably need it around the 117 level, okay? That's because that's where you see some early to mid reasonable support, and that's going to give you buy side impetus, it's likely. So that's just where I've drawn that arrow, just there, that green arrow. What you would need for that is probably a fast change in news to slump through these very early support levels. But in terms of value, if you're looking for a value trade, okay, you're going to want it near 1224, so about 100 pips more, or you're going to need it nearer to 117. Those are the levels that we're really looking at here. And as I say, the news will probably dictate tomorrow. If it's really positive for the pound, you might see it blow through this high, okay, which is why you need to be really careful, and that's why you need to trade lightly if we get back to this area, okay? So don't load in, don't say, oh my word, I absolutely love this and I'm selling everything, okay? Just don't do it. Just trade a little bit and do it lightly, okay? You can have a mid-size if you come down to this point, 117 area. And if you're looking slightly higher above into the future, I think, you know, if you do beat those highs and you're touching on these early MAs, that is going to be an ideal short zone to scale in. Okay, remember I said scale in. I didn't say sell your house and go absolutely bananas, go mad. Scale in. Okay, so if that does come straight up, it's likely because this is a harsh uptrend and the dollar's losing value a lot quicker. Therefore, the news around the dollar is probably going to represent that. But again, there's a lot of news tomorrow, and lots of people say to me, okay, how are you going to trade that news? Are you going to guess what's going to happen effectively? And the answer simply is just no. Okay, it's no. We're not looking to guess anything. We don't care about that. We're not interested. Guessing in the market will get you nowhere. Okay, if this comes up, I'm going to short it. If it goes down, we can get long. There's not much more to it. It's not about anticipating what is going to happen and putting trades in before the market moves, because you don't know what the news is going to be. None of us know what the news is going to be. Okay, we're at home trading like I am in an office that we have. You're not going to guess as well as someone in a massive bank in London or New York, Sydney, wherever it is, because they know before the news is out what's going to happen. Okay, they've got many economists, I presume, but you just need to wait and let the market do its thing. Okay, trade factually, trade at market value, let it do its thing, don't sweat, and just trade it where there's areas of buy side impetus, okay, or there's future areas of sell side impetus. If you want to stay out, sit on your hands and let the market move as well, that's absolutely fine. Remember, absolutely can do that. So to summarize, probably get it short a little higher, needs a larger fall for long, so plan that out. Remember to scale in line with your risk. If you do want to get on board and get started with full trading plans that I use to manage any trading situation, go below this video and jump on board. It's absolutely free. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this really helps. I'll see you in the next video.